Hood hierarchy, they know that's you.
Yeah, that's the
Hood hierarchy.
That's the podcast.
Listen, give me my hat first. I need my merch. I need.
Yeah, it's going down. It's going down. It's going down. Hood hierarchy in the building. What's up, y'all? I'm working and I'm working and I'm working.
Hood hierarchy, they know that's you.
Yeah, that's the
Hood
podcast.
hierarchy.
That's the podcast.
Listen, give me my hat first. I need my merch. I need my hood hierarchy merch.
I'm gonna be there.
All right, give me my merch.
I got you.
All right, hood hierarchy. All right. Now I gotta shout them out because I've been asking for my merch.
I got you.
Hood hierarchy, but you dig, like I'm in the hood hierarchy. You dig? I really pull up in real life, you know. But I want to salute you and give you blessings, bro, on your journey, bro, to the top. You dig? Meet me up there, nigga. I see you when I get there.
And check this out, y'all. It's your boy Benzino, right? And we talking the hood or we talking hood hierarchy? It's my man Uncle B.E.T. He in the building. You know what I'm saying? Tap in, pull up. It's your boy Benzino, holla.
Coming so in the hood hierarchy, the real hood. Say that now, brother.
Say it ain't so, Valley.
And what kind of day is it?
It's a new day, mother. Say it ain't so, Valley. This money's yours.
Hey Uncle B.E.T, it's Maya sending you a big congratulations on your 100th episode of Hood Hierarchy.
Hey man, it's your boy Crunchy Black, man, and you are tuned in to Hood Hierarchy.
Slowskiano, Lowski, Low, whatever you want to call me. Like, share, comment, share. Once again, share, like, especially share so your people can see it. Let your people see it. Everybody see it. You know what I'm saying? I'm signing out Hood Hierarchy.
My man, Leland Jones. Keep your game live, Jack. Stay down like 4 flat tires. The best is yet to come. Don't give up and don't give out and don't panic. You hear me? Church.
Yo, what up? This your man Cole Hardy. You watching Hood Hierarchy. You did.
Yeah. And shout out Hood Hierarchy, man. Y'all already know it's your boy Bodine, man. Hey, you ain't gonna get no good talk unless you come talk with my man Uncle B.E.T.
Hi, it's your girl Sweet Juices, and you right now is rocking with my boy B.E.T. You know what I'm saying? No other Hood Hierarchy. You feel me? Like straight from Inglewood, man. We go way back. I love how you rock with the city. This is the guy. This is the guy if you were looking for him.
Get down Shite Town, man. You know what I'm saying? A town full of man, get number a bag. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, what we doing, baby? Bag. Hey, bag, man. You know what I'm saying? A bag. You gotta be about a bag. Bag.
You already know, man, Hood Hierarchy, man. It's King of Clubs, who it is, Trap Beckham. Mr. One Time for your birthday, bitch. Mr. Lil Booties Matter, you know what I'm saying, the King of Clubs.
Yeah, it's going all the way down. It's going all the way down. I had to bring on Ray J. I have Ray J pick up because I want to talk about mental health. And you know, he had a situation at the B.E.T Awards, and he also made a Facebook post saying how he been feeling lately. So I got the perfect guest in here for that, man. So y'all come on in. Y'all, come on, man. I'm waiting on y'all. Drop them cities, drop them states. Let me know y'all here. Let me know what's real. Let me know what's going down. Because when I come back, we going.
Hood Hierarchy. My bad.
Every single episode, man, we gonna give them a little background.
Sweet ghetto you.
I know how I feel because I've been through that 1,000 times.
Lovely ghetto you, beautiful ghetto you, sweet
We made so
ghetto you.
much doing that.
Yes, I rely
I started taking that money throwing the concerts.
It's your boy, Project Pata. Hood hierarchy, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, look, man, if it ain't in the hood, man, it ain't on here.
Hey, this your boy Mario Cannon, man. And you rocking with Hood Hierarchy. You already know what's going down.
Seen Pretty P stand up. It's a wrap. Tune in.
It's Deli Dale. And whenever I got time and I'm relaxing and I'm chilling, I don't give a damn if I'm laying in the bed with you. I'm checking out Hood Hierarchy. And it's just that simple, just that easy.
This is 7 Up, man, straight from Brooklyn. I want y'all to check my boy out, Uncle B.E.T, Hood Hierarchy. Get the dopest interviews, the dopest content, the dopest platform, straight from Chi-Town, man. You know what it is, man. We representing Uncle B.E.T, Hood Hierarchy. That's the highest of prestige. Get it? You already know. That's on game. You heard?
One, what's happening? It's the one and only HD president, Mr. Bow Bow Bow. This is Hood Hierarchy checking in. I'm signing out. HD4, Bow Bow Bow.
Yes, yes, yes. Y'all know the rules. If you want us to be all right, hit that like. If you care, hit that share. If you really own it, leave a comment. If you want us to get out that trap, put something on that Hood Hierarchy Cash App. Highly appreciate it. You want us to do well, hit the bell. Drop them cities, drop them states. Let us know what's going on with you. Let us know where you're from. We talking about mental health. So with that being said, I got to bring in some people that I know personally, and I know they both got mental health issues. So what better than the one and only Show and Trey Boogie in the building, my God.
You said
That
you know they got mental health issues. Wow.
Hey, I've been trying to get the experts for stuff, man. You know, so
That's right. That's right. Salute to
get
the
two people that,
Mobcast, man. Salute to the Mobcast.
man. Salute, man. Before we go any further with this, Trey Boogie, you know, when it comes to this podcast thing, you definitely the big homie, because you brought me in this game, man. You know, it wouldn't be no Mobcast without you bringing me on your show. Without both of us, show body too, we wouldn't be doing it without you. You're a direct result of showing us how to do something positive. So tell them what you got going on. Tell them who you are in case they've been under a rock.
Yeah. You know, it's your big homie, Trey Boogie. You know, the host of Let's Chop It Up. You know, the host of Hot Topic Tuesday. The host of Virtual Live Performances. You know what I mean? On Virtual Live Performances, I book 5 artists each Saturday. Well, every other Saturday to perform 2 songs live. You know what I mean? Also, manage artists. I got merchandise. I do shows downtown and in clubs. You know, I'm just your big homie, man. A true big homie that ain't gonna lead you into a brick wall. You dig?
Where can they find your podcast at?
On YouTube. Is that Boogie's Flavor 619. That's BOOGIEZ FLAVA 619. Get at me. Or Trey Boogie Official on Instagram.
Get at them. And my guy Trey Boogie finna have a surgery.
Turn it down.
So he gonna be down for a minute, but Let's Chop It Up will still be going strong because we've been slacking, y'all, with Show Bodies podcast, with me, with Trey Boogie. We gotta start making our reels, putting them out there for y'all in our shorts. So while he's down, he's still gonna be here because he's gonna be dropping. It's gonna give him time to make the clips and make the shorts, man. We finna take it all the way over, y'all.
I got y'all's already ready. I got YouTube ready already. I'm just gonna drop it probably, you know, one tomorrow, one the next day.
Right.
That's how we doing it until I get back, man.
That's how we gotta do it. Show body, introduce yourself, brother. Let them know who you are, man.
What's up, man? This Shout Body, man. For me in the building. Thug Bible woman, man.
What's your what's your podcast? Let them know
That's
what's
before me,
going on.
the podcast, OGs and Young God podcast, man. Y'all make sure y'all come rock out with OGs and Young God's podcast.
There we go. So, with that being said, people, let's get straight into it. I want to talk about mental health today. Like I said, who better than if I had to find two people that got mental health problems that could really, y'all know hood hierarchy, man. You got to be into this for real. And I know it sounds funny because unfortunately, everything I say sounds funny when I'm telling a joke. I don't know why. I mean, when I'm not telling a joke, I don't know why. So let's check these comments, check in with these streets. We need y'all to tap in. Let us know what's good. We got we got Don Woods in the building, 10 toes down on the move. What's up, cousin? Jasmine Rains in the building. Salute Hood Hierarchy family. Demon Cat said, yes, cuz.
Send it to me.
Gudo Gibson said, yo, what up with you? Snap G say G's up, those down.
I'm
K
a meet
Brooks,
Snap.
what's
I'm
up,
a meet
cousin?
Snap once. One time he gonna get on here with
Snap
us,
gonna have to
man.
come out to Cali, man. Snap,
Yeah,
you hear this? K Brooks said, hey, gummy bear. Suave the lyricist. You say he said he can't hear us on YouTube. Somebody let me know. YouTube, can
Snap
you
G in the
hear
building.
me? Can you hear me? Or maybe that was at first. I gotta figure out something. I just be having a
Yeah,
picture up there.
we
So
can
maybe
hear you
that's it.
on YouTube. I'm on YouTube
Okay.
also. So
Vinny B in the building. He says snap. So check it out, y'all. Like I said, everybody type in with look at him. You see him showing off the new studio show body. I caught that. You see him showing off the new studio?
I see
Nah.
y'all.
Hey, we really do this, man. They gotta know, man. We them dudes, man. We
real talk.
them dudes, man. They gotta know this. So this is the thing at hand.
Yes, sir.
Ray J had a wild weekend at the B.E.T. Awards. I saw stuff where he was like,
What?
in several. One thing he was arguing with the guy who's the CEO of the Zeus Network. Then he went to the car and he grabbed a bag and had his hand in the bag.
He
And
was
I'm just
pretending.
like, man, you really ready to end it all here now? Like, you really ready to go out? And it's like, whoa. So, with that being said, he let him made a post about how the business been getting to him all his life, and he been feeling suicidal. So I see Boogie Flavors shaking his head, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think about your San Diego brethren, man?
Nah, he ain't San Diego. He L.A. But
Oh, he
you know,
LA. I don't know
that's a
why
whole
I'm thinking
different
about
ball game.
Nick Cannon. I'm tripping.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
But
tripping. Your
I'm like
California
this, man.
brethren.
Yeah, Cali.
You gonna claim Ray J some kind of way.
We got him. He on the
California.
the black delegation claim him. You did.
Okay, there we go.
Hey, but
There we go.
I'm like this, dog. Anybody that do that maneuver with the backpack and don't bring nothing out is faking the funk.
Okay.
On the real. Like, why would you all that is drama, theatrics. If you're gonna pull something out, you're gonna pull it out. You ain't gonna walk for 5 minutes with your hand in the backpack. What if somebody would have really pulled something out? Then he would have been running. Because he didn't have nothing on him. Ray J ain't walking around like that.
He
Come
could have
on
had a
now.
ham sandwich. Who knows?
He could have pulled out some his headphones or something or sunglasses, but he didn't have no piece on him.
He could have had a ham sandwich, man, and lost his appetite by the time he got back over there, and so he didn't bite it.
I guess big money make folks crazy or something. You know what I mean? I don't get it. Like,
Well, he said it though. He
uh,
said that he said he ain't been feeling it, and it's just like so. I'm
Y'all,
asking both of y'all that. Like, you think he lying, or do you think he really losing his
yeah,
mind
yeah.
in his game?
when you have an entourage like that behind you, the smallest of people think they the biggest of people. You know what I mean?
I think
Right.
it's time.
What you say, show body?
I think he. I think he is a publicity stunt, man. I think it's a attention grab to me, bro. I don't even think it's about no. I think it's the attention grab. I don't even think it's a. I think it's a publicity stunt. I don't even think it got nothing to. Y'all got to think about who Ray J is, man. He do this type of shit. He an attention grabber when he wants something done. He might got some type of project coming out, movie coming out, all type of things happening with that, bro. You know what I mean? He act like that. He and what he do is profession. He profession in doing these type of things, bringing up some type of tragedy when something good coming out. When he got something coming out. That's what I'm looking at. He got something coming out.
Let me
Something.
let me ask let me ask this question to y'all and the wonderful people on the streets. I'm not gonna lie, man. I've really been the same dude I've been all the time, right? By me being able to be behind the scenes in the music business, I haven't done nothing but excel from the time I've started. But I've seen people who'd have been the biggest stars in the world get treated like the smallest stars in the world. And it's like I've seen some of them really cry tears the fact of they can't be like who they once were or had a star power or the prestige that they once had. So what I'm asking you, do you think that messes with your mind?
Hmm.
I don't know, cause Ray J doing a lot of things still. Ray J still got his hands in a lot of things. You know, that's old money. He been in the game since he was a kid.
Right? Yeah, but Ray J and Brandy ain't the big stars that they once was though. They still them people. They still them people. But what I'm saying is, look at somebody like Beyonce. She got on and never went down.
The
And
only one,
Usher said it at the BET Awards. He
but
said,
the only one I think.
"What you say? You heard what Usher said? He said, F y'all. I forgot you M efforts that went that turned y'all back on me when times was hard." So I'm just saying, like, do you think this? Like you said, we look at Ray J. I'm with you, Ray J. I love to bring you through for some more shows and appearances and stuff, and make some money. But what I'm saying is, how do they look at it though? Rating their star power when it's people, I didn't, especially out there in LA, I done seen some hard stuff. I done seen some of the biggest celebrities can't get in. I'd be like,
I, I,
wow.
I
So,
definitely don't think he's an A-lister
right.
anymore.
Okay.
He's not an A-lister. So, I don't even know if I could consider him a B-lister at this point. You know what I mean? He's probably more of a C-list celebrity.
Hold on. Not, how I always say, y'all don't get mad at me if I have to cut my guests off and go to the comments. Enough is enough, okay? Enough is enough. Now, this an old friend of mine shared a picture, on Facebook when they be like, y'all been knowing each friends for this long or whatever. So she
Mm.
shared it like, we've been friends longer than that. So one of my homeboys get on there and say, he like boys. So I'm like, did somebody hack this fool's page or what? So I call him. I'm like, hey, Guap, what are you talking about? I'm talking about P. Diddy. I'm talking about P. Diddy. And I like, well, you need to say you talking about P. Diddy then. And he get on there again. Yeah, he ain't never gonna be my homie messing with boys. So then the girl finally tags me like, who is this dude? What is he talking about? I say, he talking about P. Diddy. But I'm saying that to say, Demon Cat, whoever you are,
I'm on the podcast right now. What's happening?
I appreciate
Hello.
your support. But Demon Cat said on YouTube where he's supposed to be at, he said maybe them Diddy tapes about to be released and him scared. This ain't funny, man. We is talking about mental health, man. Why would you say that? He said that, y'all, not me. Maybe them Diddy tapes. Come on, man. You gotta take mental health serious, y'all, man. Straight up. So matter of fact, while I'm in the streets, shout out to my guy, Coconut Corey Wright. He said, salute the Boogie Flavors and the Bro Short Body. My guy
Love,
Don
love.
Mills in the building. Aaron Barnes said, Big Dog. Chicago Really Englewood. Corey Wright said, let's chop it up podcast.
I take
Y'all
it
check
serious.
us chop it up out every time. Uh
Thank you, thank you.
Suave Deliverances. Suave. Make sure you
Hello,
inbox
Corey.
me,
You already know what
man,
it is.
when this is done, man. So we can put this on the calendar, man. I gotta have you. And I got a show coming up in Chicago you need to be a part of. All you rappers,
Yeah,
singers, tap dancers, entertainers, is going down. New Ambitions, Entertainment in Richton Park. I got the Platinum
you know
Producer
what?
Meal ticket coming, and somebody gonna win a chance to work with them and some more prizes. Y'all hit me up. June 27th is going down. Okay, Suave said Ray J need his, you know what, whoop. He's supposed to know. Don't mess up the church's money. I
Mm,
seen somebody else say something. My cousin Kay Brooks said, true that. Just like that indication of a weapon can get you spent. He know who to play with. Yeah, you gotta watch when you're acting like you got that thing. Oh, okay, Kosi, that's you. Um, them tapes gonna mess up his mental health. Hello. Jasmine Rain said, I'm sure that wasn't Ray J first time at the award show. He knows the rules.
mm.
Um, Vinny B, I see you. So I'm just saying, man, I done seen
You
a
know what
lot of
though,
these.
Beach? A lot of people think.
Wait, one of y'all need to
A lot of
turn
people
y'all
think. A lot of people think
y'all
because somebody
background,
got
y'all
money.
TV down. I hear that's where the echo coming from. It's on your screen, show body. You got it playing on something on YouTube.
Turn that off.
Just turn it down. You can leave the screen going.
Now mine is, yeah, it ain't mine.
Show body. What you got playing, man? Cause it's you. It's you, short body.
I ain't got nothing. I ain't got no relax on. Can y'all hear me?
You got YouTube on something playing.
On two different devices.
Yeah. He cut it off. Okay. What was we saying, y'all? I'm sorry.
Can
I'm
you hear me?
sorry, brethren.
Yeah. Can you hear me
Yeah,
now?
about that. Yeah, yeah. About that wasn't Ray J. Somebody said that wasn't Ray J's first time there, and it wasn't. He's been there.
Right.
He's there every year. Him and they there every year.
Right.
I
Okay.
don't
Let me
know.
let me put it in layman's terms then.
You turn it back
Okay. Say you got a guy who was once the man in the hood, the top drug dealer, top gang banger, whatever, and he not that no more,
Right.
and he got to come back around and watch the changing of the guards. Like do you think that messes with him mentally? Did you really get like boxed out the like me? I'm not retired from the streets. I'm expired from the streets.
up.
I've been asked to leave gracefully because they a little more braver than me. I got too much to lose. So it's just like it don't hurt me though because I got something going on. But the
Right,
streets is all some people have. Like, so take that with the star thing. That's all you have is being this star. Now instead of getting paid 50,000, you getting paid $500. Do y'all think this? Y'all don't think this messes with your mental state though?
It has to. I
Right.
mean, it has to. It's just like, uh, I booked artists for headlining events that back in the day probably would have been like 50 racks, 30 racks, and I'm getting them for a couple thousand now. They just
Right.
trying to eat. You know what I
Right.
mean? You know how I get, man. When the older you get, they trying to move you out the way for the up and coming newer young
Right.
folk. You know what I mean? So it has to mess with you. You know what I'm saying? They probably had to downsize where they live and stuff, go from a mansion to a condo, from a condo to an apartment to renting a room at the homie's house. And you, this legend, you this big name person, you know what I mean? They
Right.
gotta mess with them.
You know what,
It
man?
mess with me. I ain't ghetto rich like I used to be. You know what I'm saying? It
Right.
messed with
Right.
me.
You know what, man?
Feel you. Well, like I learned from just watching my daddy. I don't care how much money you got. If you ain't got something steady bringing money in, that money you like that be people dream. If I had 50,000, I'll just put it up and live out. No, you can't live off that. If something ain't dumping back into that money every time you buy a hamburger,
It's gone.
it's draining, it's draining, it's draining. So you gotta do something to keep your money going. And I think a lot of the people be thinking it's just gonna last forever, and they don't make
You're right.
investments.
That's like when folks talk about, man, if I had $1 million, whoopty whoopty whoop. Okay, you get $1 million. Once you buy a hamburger, you're not a
You're not,
millionaire anymore.
you're right, you're not a millionaire no more. Yeah,
And if nothing's coming back in and it's all going out, it's going to go. I went through 30,000 within 2 weeks.
I can believe it. Well, I like how the PPP time hit.
Yeah,
I think that
that's what the
I
money was.
think that I think that brought a lot of stuff to reality for people. You know, a lot of people who never had nothing, they prayed for this money. You've been praying to God to put this money in your life, and what you would do, boom, he hits people with PPP loans. People getting 30,000, $50,000. Now they're walking around like they PPP'd on themselves. They ain't got nothing.
Real talk. Real
You
talk.
know, now some might have made investments that made good stuff happen, but it's like, what do that do to you mentally though? To be there, to have your chance to be up, then you mess it up, you
You
blow
know
it.
what though, man? Beats. My thing is coming from that gutter, like coming from where we come from, the hood, like we come from. We gotta prepare ourselves. We prepare ourselves, man, to go through the troubles like that. So I'm always like you said earlier, man. You gotta have other sources of income and stuff like that. So I can never see myself even being depressed in that type of way, going back seeing somebody else being more successful than me or being successful as I was when I was there. Because my thing is, I'm already on something else in the first place. I want them somebody else to be in there doing something else anyway, so if they turn, you know what I'm saying? So my thing is, it's more inspiring. That's why I keep trying to tell us, fellas, man, we got to start to celebrate each other. Let that be inspiring if you go to your hood and see somebody else, or go back to your place and see somebody else doing what you was doing, or they got the juice fast. Let that be inspiring for you to be bigger and better. You know what I mean? We gotta start changing our mind frame when it comes to it. That's why you talking about our mental disability and all that stuff come with that, man. Mental health, because we are already trained to hate and destroy each other before we love each other. You know what I mean? About doing things. That's why it comes mentally. Our mental have to be correct about things we
I
doing, bro.
definitely, I definitely hear you, but make sure your echo cancellation on,
Turn that
show
down.
body.
Yeah, because y'all echo too, bro. I can't. I hear y'all
You
echo.
say we echoing too? I don't hear
I'm
Boogie
not it.
echoing
I don't
though.
hear an echo either. I hear
It,
yours like,
Yeah, y'all.
it's gone.
Let me try to go
Sound
back.
like
I'm
it's
gonna go
gone.
out and then try to come back in. See
no,
if my
no, no. You good now. You good now, fam.
it's
Yeah, you
gone.
sound better now.
Yeah, you good now.
Yeah, but well, let me ask both of y'all this. Hold on, let me hit these streets one time. Let me slap these
Watch
streets.
whatever you want.
Um, Jacqueline
Oh
L
no,
said,
it's echoing.
being along with white people, yeah, it's rough. Well, luckily you're white, so it could be rougher. Tyrone Spears Samuel said,
That's my
salute.
cousin. What's
Okay.
up, family?
What's up,
That's my
Sammy? Hey,
graphic. He the head of graphics for Boogie's Flavor. You need flyers done. You need logos. Get at him, man. Get at him.
y'all see where he
Tyronic.
at? Y'all see the name. And he said, salute, absolute to you and the whole panel. And
Yo,
Killer Donnie said, real life. That's all I know. And he said, on my TT, the great Linda. So let me ask y'all this. Do you know anybody that was a good drug dealer, but now they fall off and they pick up nothing else? Do you know anybody that was a good drug dealer? I'm talking about a big timer, and now he walking around, or he just ain't living that lavish life that he once lived, or he or she.
Yeah,
Do you know?
I know someone, but they have messed around and now they are drug addict.
Yeah,
You
I,
know.
I I've seen a lot of that too, but
Yeah.
I also seen a lot of them. They was just drug dealers. They weren't hustlers. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like that's what I feel like. You gotta you gotta prepare yourself to know how to do other things, like Sure Body was saying. It's like a
That's a
lot of
fact.
people a lot of people were great drug dealers, but they weren't hustlers. They ain't have no hustle in them to go do nothing else. You
A
know, even
business
with even
minded, businessman minded.
businessman, even a hustler. When I was I had a fun time being the bootleg man, the DVDs and CDs. And I put a lot of people on with selling boot CDs and DVDs.
Yeah.
But that dried up. I don't know what they doing. But you gotta have more hustles in you than one, man.
yeah, that's the way you come up out of it, though, man. Like you said, a lot of us get stuck in that position, man, and thinking it's gonna last forever. You know, that's why I keep telling people, man, I'm a CEO. Even though I'm CEO, I know how to play my position in another man's army. I know how to become another tool for another man's arm, a machine to work. You know, you gotta learn. It's like building a machine, man. Everybody gotta play a position, man. You know what I mean? And if you learn how to play your position, then you don't have to worry about falling off into a dark space or what you lost because you play your position in a different part of your life. You know what I mean? I might be a king over here, but over there, I'm a guard. You dig what I'm saying? So I'm gonna play my guard position, and I can't play my king position and still get money or get or continue to strive to do better things. You know what I mean? So that's what it is, though, man. You know, being able to expand yourself, knowing that there's other things to do. That's that one thing, being stuck right there. You know what I mean? Just gotta have some plan, bro. You gotta learn how to plan.
We got the we got the
Have a plan.
we got the streets checking in.
That's
Demon
a
Cat
couple pictures.
said Big Dirk, one of my favorite hustlers. Dennis Moody said, I know someone. Santa Claus. Yeah, he was a heavy in the hood. Santa Claus was a heavy. That's a dude from my hood. He
Yeah.
was a heavy. Um, Don Wood said he a hustler, and he said
Is
I
that
am
Dot
too.
Wood from San Diego or
Nah, that's
Dot
the
Wood from
that
out
that's
there?
my cousin. That's Killer. He
Okay.
Shot Town's finest.
Big
But
love, big love.
so true. Play your position. Demon Cat said. Kona said every day the black man got to roll the dice in life. Well, now my cousin Dennis is a prime example.
Video doing that.
I ain't gonna put his business out there.
Video doing
I'm gonna
that.
put his business out there. But
Video
I
doing that.
remember when I was coming up and I was a kid. I don't know what he was doing because I was a kid, but I could suspect what he was doing, what everybody else in the neighborhood was doing. But he was good at it. But I also seen him uh, say the craziest thing ever. People laughed at him. He said, "Man, I'm gonna get a bus," because he bought a bus. I'm like, "What you doing with this? Making a tour bus or something? Like, what are you doing?" And he like, it was like an old Greyhound bus or something, but it wasn't old. It was a charter bus. He's like, "Nah, man, I'm gonna make a party on the bus. It's gonna be like a club on the bus." And I'm like, "He's crazy." I was just like, "Man, he got to be out of his mind." But hey, he was trying to make a Barty Bus back in 1990. And then he opened a store in the mall. There was like a Foot Locker. But he said, man, I'm going to sell clothes here too. And people can get the clothes and the shoes all in one spot. People thought he was crazy for that. Like, who want to buy their clothes where they buy their shoes from?
Right.
And like even when I did see him get a job, he's like, well, man, I'm gonna just work at this place for these years, just so I can have the credit to do what I want to in the job
Yeah.
history to buy my stuff. Then I'm done with them. Like this, I got this job to quit this job. He said, I didn't get this job to get them rich. So it's like I watched him do all this stuff.
Huge.
I'm like, wow, that's how I'm on the beat. But again, so many people don't have no hustle, man, and they think the job is the only way. And like I said, my cousin straight up taught me, I worked this job to quit this job. And
Wow,
it's
that's
like
huge.
people don't be understanding that. People, like my dad, he had a business, but he worked the job. But the job was to bankroll the business.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't for him to just have the job. He like, I'm a bankroll. The business take off, I'm out of there. So I think a lot of people need to find somewhere to get themselves focused and get to doing their thing. You know
Hey,
what I'm
Peace, let
saying?
me tell y'all a story real quick. You know how I became a business owner, bro? I'm gonna
How
tell
you
y'all
do
how
that?
I really became a business owner. I became a business owner because I went to the penitentiary for selling dope, man.
Right.
And when I went to the penitentiary for selling dope and I got out of the joint, I knew I wasn't gonna
How
be able
long
to get
did you do, short body?
3 years. I did 3 years in the penitentiary. 3 whole years, nigga. I ain't do no 3 months.
I did
Yeah.
6.
Here we go
Boy,
with the
keep
six.
going.
Here we go with the hard six.
All
I
right,
knew it was coming. I knew it
This,
was a setup for the hard six.
keep,
but this
keep
what this
going,
what
bro.
this what led to me to do my business though, bro. Because I knew I wasn't gonna be able to get out of jail. And this is what I'm thinking in jail. I knew I wasn't gonna be able to get out and get no good job. I knew I wasn't gonna be able to get out of jail and go work where I wanted to work at. Where I wanted to work. I knew that when I got out.
Right.
So in my mind frame, I was thinking like, man, listen, I'm gonna have to do something. I ain't gonna go work for nobody. I gotta do something that I can do that I love that's gonna make me some money.
Right.
And this is in the penitentiary, so it had to take me to go to the joint to come out and become an entrepreneur. To think of becoming an entrepreneur at my lab. I said I'm not gonna go working for nobody, no job for the rest of my life, and I know I ain't gonna love it, and I know they ain't finna give me no good job, the one I
Right.
want. So I had to determine myself like, if I'm gonna go out there and struggle with them, try to look for a job, or am I gonna create my own business, create my own
Right.
way? So I said, fuck it, I'm not gonna go look for them. I'm not gonna go struggling. They telling me no, because I got this criminal history. I'm gonna create my own way. So
Well,
that's
you
what
know
made.
what? When you say create your own way, right? To me, people people take that the wrong way. Let me read these comments, and we're gonna come back to that
All
because
right, go ahead.
people take that the wrong way. Um, Dennis Moody, my cousin, I was talking about, he said multiple incomes. You can be a boss. You can't be a boss unless you was an employee first. Can be a king without you can't be a king unless you was a prince first. Um, Don Wood said Dennis the ultimate hustler. He said that was 1989 when he did the party. But he said I was doing FaceTime with computers in 1985. I was so ahead of my time. Drama G in the building said
Drama
salute
G.
to the platform. Dennis said I'll take anyone that wants real estate multi-unit rental apartment buildings. Okay, now what you were saying about becoming your own boss. Having a plan. You gotta have a plan. Like my brother, right? He he's a school teacher to this day, right? But that ain't what he was trying to do. But he just figured it out. I thought he was crazy because he's 11 years older than me. So I'm in about sixth grade. He's like, man, you know what? I'm just gonna go to school and be a school teacher. You should try it. He say, if you do grammar school, you know everything already. You get the summer off. You get week off for Christmas, all this, and I'm looking at this fool like, I hate school. Why would I go to school to be a teacher? Like, are you nuts? But that's what he do now. But he took it as a plan, and it's like, yeah, he working for somebody, but he working the hustle that he figured out though. If you feel what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. So people think when somebody say, I had to put my plan together, that means don't work for nobody, don't work at all. That's stupid.
No.
You know what I'm saying? It's like
Oh,
you
right.
gotta have you gotta have an income coming in, or you a fool. You know what I'm saying? Like he said, you gotta be a worker to be a boss, and you gotta be a prince to be a king. Oh, and he said he never been to jail to this day. Yeah,
I
that's
can
right.
See,
relate.
beast that come,
I
but
can.
the story behind that is this though. I still had to learn how to be a boss, even though I said that's what I wanted to do when I got out. I still had to learn to be a boss because I knew I was going to end up doing something, but I didn't know what. But when I ended up doing it, I still had to learn how to do it. I'm gonna give you an example of this. I said I want to write that book, my first book. In order for me to write my first book, I didn't know how to be a publisher. I didn't even know how to go to a publishing company. I didn't even know how to type. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know how to. I didn't even know how to save a word on the computer. I didn't know none of that. None of that. So like I said, my mind frame was I knew I wasn't gonna work forever for no or go working for somebody a job I wasn't gonna want to love. I wasn't gonna be, and I knew they weren't gonna give me that. So it wasn't like I didn't know I had to struggle to go get it. Because right now today, I would go, even though I'm a boss right now, I still would go work at a different job to get some money to keep an income. That's a must. Even becoming an
How
entrepreneur,
how did
you
you?
have to
But
go
let me
work for
ask you this, show
somebody.
body.
Huh?
How did you become a boss? Because people don't like to say this, but
Mhm.
everything I know how to do, somebody taught me how to do it. Meaning, if they
Yes.
didn't teach me directly, I learned from watching people. I said,
Yes.
"Oh, I need to try." Like I say with the podcast,
Yeah.
I watched Straight Boogie. I'm like, "Hey, I need to start. This is pretty cool to be talking to people like this on a regular." Like, bro. So what I'm saying is making yourself a boss. Cause see, I never even wanted to be a boss. It just fell in my lap to be. It just made more sense for me to work for myself, to move how I move, right? So like, what made you a boss? Like, how did you learn it?
I learned, like you said, it's experience, it's experience, and then man, it ain't about me like I want to be the boss of nobody when I want to be a boss. It's I wanted to be my own man. I wanted to learn to control my own destiny more than anything. It wasn't about trying. I want to be a boss. I knew I wasn't gonna be working. No, they was gonna slave me to death. I wasn't gonna be working somewhere that I was gonna. I knew it. So in my manhood, learning how to be a boss came with self mistakes, watching other people mistakes. Um, teaching, learning new things. I had to learn something new. A lot of things I had to learn new. You know what I mean? New words, new ways of life, man. You have to change. Your whole, like I said, your mind frame have to change with it. Um, I
Right.
started. What I did was I started like let my past and let my current situations teach me, man. You know what I'm saying? And when and even the bad and the good helped me learn. Like I'm gonna tell you something. One thing I did was when I first wrote my first book, I even learned how to get uh still library time because at time I was at homeless at the time when I first wrote my first book. I had got a job, I was homeless, and I had to learn how to steal library time. What I mean by that is I had got other people to get library cards so they can go in there and take library time because you only get an hour on the library in the library. You only get an hour
I'm
on the library.
sorry. I'm sorry, but you're on hood hierarchy, and you know when you say certain stuff,
Oh my
I
God,
just can't let it pass.
here we go.
So when you say you were homeless,
Yeah, yeah.
what is that like, man, to be homeless? Because I just never experienced that. So it's just like, when do you realize you're homeless? Like, what was the day? What was you doing the day before? Like, you had somewhere to sleep one day, then
Right.
the next day you're gonna sleep next to a garbage can. Like, how did this work?
No, I chose to be homeless, man. I left. I chose to go. I left my situation that
Wow.
I had at home, man, and I chose to go homeless to go explore. I chose to go I chose to move to California and go explore. Um, I chose to go find my destiny, man. Uh, it was for me. It was for me going to go find my destiny, bro. I had to leave. I had to get air. I had to get away from where I was at. Had to get away from my situation to go get some
So
air
when
to
you
find
say
out.
homeless, though, maybe I'm saying this wrong. Are you saying you were living on the street, or are you saying you just didn't have a home but you were staying with people?
I didn't have a home I was staying with. Like I was staying in hotels and stuff like that. I had to stay in hotels. I'm staying in hotel rooms and stuff, paying a week hotel room like that type of shit. No address.
But you
No
never
address.
like went to Tent City though. That's what I'm
No, I
asking.
ain't did no Tent City. No, I ain't went to no
Okay,
Tent
no,
City.
I'm just at, hey man, people be selling these stores. I just wanna. Okay, you can get back to your boss thing.
So
I
so
get that.
so becoming I'm gonna tell y'all some real shit. I moved from Minnesota to Chicago. I mean to California,
Right.
and this is how I end up in California. I'm end up San Jose, California, the North Bay. I moved to the North Bay, and I was out there with my family, just experiencing Cali. And then one day I asked my cousin's wife, I asked her to show me how to use a computer. Because the computer showed me how to use a laptop, a computer. She showed me how to use a computer. Going to stay with my cousin that I never met before. I never met my cousin before. I left where I was staying in Minnesota, left my crib, went out there to stay with him. Never met him before, just knew that he's my cousin. That's how I end up. I got into it with him out there in California and ended up being homeless and having to go stay hotel to hotel from the Bay
What,
to
you
the South.
stole something from him?
No, what happened is Chi-Town in the building, man. You dig what I'm saying? I'm a Chi-Town guy, man. You dig? We come in that joint, man. Chi-Town, and you dig? I come up
Right.
there on some Chi-Town, man. You dig? The juice card went up crazy. So Cuzzo ain't have his juice card. Everybody want to know who the New Chicago dude is. You dig what I'm saying? So he couldn't take it. So I had to make it
Well, let
happen.
me ask you something. Since we talking about mental health,
Yeah,
what does
definitely.
that do for your psyche when you're all the way out in California living with a family member and they tell you to get out?
Hey, man. I can't even tell you how man, you just made bring up the memory of when it happened. I was like stunned.
I'm trying to make you cry, show body. I want tears, man.
Dirty, man. I was
I try
stunned,
and
You
man.
bless
dig?
the soul when I do
Boy,
this,
you
man.
dirty for
So
that. I was stunned, bro.
right,
Hey, check it out. I'm telling you check it out. This is how I end up leaving. I was my cousin. I told him I was trying to get my own crib, right? And I said
right.
because I usually pay him a monthly. I pay him like $700 a month. And I usually pay him. I said, but this next check I get, I'm gonna need it because I'm finna go try to get my own crib, man. I want to get my own crib. I tell him a month before that. So by the time the day it was me trying to go do it, he didn't want to give me my check. He didn't want to give me my check so I can leave.
Oh, you
So
wanted him to put your rent payment in forbearance. That's what you
no,
wanted him to do.
listen. The whole thing was for me to come get me in my own crib. So I told him I was coming
Right,
out there to stay with him, but I told him now I'm finna go take this check I got coming next month. I need this to go get my own crib. I'm finna go to my crib, but he didn't want to give. He wanted me to pay the rent instead of giving my check so I can go get my own
yeah,
crib.
I have to deal with that with people too. They want you
So
to put the rent that they have to pay in forbearance, but
no,
it's
but
bad
look, he knew,
landlording.
bro. He knew before that I was gonna get my. I was trying to
Well,
basically get my
now,
own crib.
see, this
You
is
dig what
what people got to remember.
I'm
If
saying?
that was y'all agreement when you
Yeah,
first came out there,
yeah,
then cool.
that was.
But
That's what I'm
you
trying to tell
can't
you.
make up an agreement after y'all
No,
staying there. So it's
no,
like,
that's what I'm telling you, bro. Because let me tell you something. It was never a permanent thing. He knew I want to get my own crib. Because that's why I left my
right,
own crib. Never a permanent thing. So say that to say this. He ended up we get into it because the day I supposed to get my money so I can go get my own crib, we got into it. That
right,
we talking about.
because he want that money. He got
But
used
he,
to.
but he but he agreed to me all the way till the time for him to give it to me. He
And then
agreed
what
all the way till
happened
the
when
time
you
for it to
got
happen.
ready? When he got that money, what did he tell you? I like ham hocks. I like sweet potatoes.
So look, but check it out, though. Now, see, listen, y'all. I don't got no family in California. None.
Right.
I don't got no family in California but him, bro. I had to get on the Greyhound. I had to get on the Greyhound. Like, I'm messing with a girl I was messing with down in San Diego. I catch a Greyhound to San Diego from San Jose. Now this is an 8-hour ride with a cop. On that bus, on that Greyhound bus, I'm on a Greyhound bus with one bag that I brought to California. I had to walk to the bus, find the bus station spot for my cousin's house. I had to find a bus stop for the car house, go to the bus station, and then I had to take a 24-hour bus down to San Diego from San Jose. This all happened in one day, all one day. That's how I end up homeless in California. That's how I
Okay,
end up homeless.
well, again, that ain't really homeless, man.
Why
That
it ain't?
just sound like somebody that just needs somewhere to stay. Homeless to me is when you live in a tent city. I want a tent city dude on here.
Oh,
Somebody that
okay.
had to live in a tent. You know what I'm saying? So, but I,
Yeah.
I feel you though. But one thing people gotta understand, I'm gonna ask you this, Trey Boogie. When people want to say they their own boss and they work for themselves, it's not for the weak. Cause sometimes I be 50,000 up, then I be 5,000 in the hole. So
Right.
it's like it ain't for the weak. So like, how do you deal with that?
First of all, it ain't for the weak. Like you go from working a 9 to 5 for someone, getting that, in 2 weeks or 1 week, whatever it is, 1 month, you're gonna get paid, right?
Right.
You go from a nine to you go to 9 to 5 to working 7 days a week. When you're your own boss, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And like they say, it costs to be a boss, right? There's a lot of stress, there's a lot of headaches, there's a lot of sacrificing and suffering. Uh, you go from a for sure thing to an uncertain thing. You know what I mean? You don't know if you're gonna make some money tomorrow, today, the next day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But when you work for someone, you're going to punch in, you
Right.
getting paid. So, people don't understand that part of it. Everyone want to be their own boss and be a boss, but it ain't for everybody. You know what I'm saying? It is not for everybody.
I'm gonna tell you all the truth. I'm gonna give a secret. I'm gonna give a secret, y'all. On the real, before I deal with a woman that doesn't work, I just had to be single
For the
because
rest of my life.
I feel like you need to be working. See, you can't hustle like me. Both of us can't hustle because when the hustle money doesn't come in, something has to keep it going. Like I say, I watch my dad go to work and still have the business, and the business bankroll, the job bankrolled the business, and it's like
Hmm.
you gotta have an income in somewhere. People don't understand. We are a walking business. If you don't buy a product, I don't eat. It's just that
Period.
simple. If you don't
Period.
come, I'm no different than a Popeyes. If you don't come buy the chicken, I don't make the money. So when y'all call us and y'all want everything for free, and we're telling you no, and yeah, he's thirsty. He just wants some money. This is how I eat. If I
That's a
don't
fact.
get the money, I don't eat. And I like ham hocks. I like greens. I like sweet potato. It's you got to
And
pay.
that's why we're diabetic. Hey, but I wanted to touch on something though, Sal. Uh, what we've been talking about, because in upstate New York, or they hate when I say upstate New York. In upstate, um,
I got a
when
question
I was,
too.
yeah,
I had this argument with Twixie. Is Buffalo, New York, upstate? She
nah,
said that she said she's tired of people calling
upstate
it
is
upstate.
upstate. They don't like you to say I'm from upstate New York because it's nah. New York is the five boroughs. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? New York City is the five boroughs. Everything you don't have upstate is cows and flat grounds and stuff like that.
Oh, so really the New Yorkers really made the upstate to try and take away from the other areas then.
Yeah, that's where city cats go to hide out. You know what I
Okay.
mean? But
Okay.
yeah, when I was out there hustling and stuff, I was doing my thing on the streets, but I also had my mobile DJ company. I was throwing parties, employing people. I was a DJ on the number one club on the base and in the city of Watertown. You know what I mean? When we talk about you got to make it do something for you.
Right.
And also, even when I came back down here and went to school, I was working at a high school and teaching at a college of network technology. But even though that was my full time job, that was my part time job because that money was just bankrolling the stuff I was doing on the streets. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And there was a time when I could say I was homeless, but not tent city homeless because my dad let me use his car. So I was pulling up here and there, sleeping in the car, all my stuff in the car, going to work. Sometimes I'll sneak into my office and sleep there overnight. You know what I mean?
Right.
Uh, but I always had a hustle. You know what I'm saying? And I'm doing this in a town, a city where I have both sides of my family. But it's a
Right.
pride thing because of the lifestyle I was living. I didn't want to bring that around anyone. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And when you're out there, you're by yourself. They play with your mind and your mental a lot. You know what I'm
Right.
Yeah.
saying? You got too much time to think and be in your head. You know what I'm saying? And you could get that depression could hit you quick, especially when you don't know how you're going to eat. How you don't have no money right now. You know, maybe tomorrow you'll have money or later on, but right now you're hungry, don't have no money, don't have, for me, gas to put money to put gas in the car. You know, I can't leave this car here. It got all my belongings in it. You know what I'm saying? But yet I have this great job as a computer network administrator and, you know, two different jobs.
Right.
You know, it may have been like a package got caught up that got sent out. And I'll put you all the way in the bottom again. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta tell y'all. First of all, y'all got the streets going crazy. Y'all got them going crazy. Like y'all is really tapping in with us. I'm sorry,
We want to talk
y'all
about it.
tapping in with us. Dennis, that is too long for me to read. I'm gonna
But you
try
know
and
what,
not
though,
read.
man? You got to think about those beats.
Y'all got
I
the
think
streets going crazy. Y'all streets don't go nowhere. I gotta let the brothers talk, but y'all don't go nowhere. But what you was finna say, show body?
I said, but that's real what your boy was saying though, man. When it comes to the mental health, you got to think about it. As a CEO, bro. Stress and depression is especially for a black man CEO. It's hard on us, bro. We have to fight a lot way more demons when it comes to trying to come out this stressful mind frame because becoming a business owner, man. A lot of people like somebody asked me for money. I'm gonna tell you right now what I tell them. I said, man, you can help me sell some of these books and these shirts. I got you. You know what I mean? That's the only way I get. That's how I get my money. That's how I can pay my bills.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's how I pay my bills. If you want me to help you pay some bills,
Hmm.
help me sell this so I can help you. You dig what I'm saying? We can get
Right.
paid together. You know what I'm saying? That's how I can help you. You ask me for some money, but talking about the stress and the mentalness that come with being a CEO, bro. Like real bad sleep apnea, bro. I can't sleep. You get all type of mental illnesses from stress and depression, man. Like
Right.
I really got a sleeping
Brothers,
disorder.
give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Take me
Okay.
off for a second. I'll be right back. Somebody at
Okay.
the door.
Yeah, I really developed a sleeping disorder from being a CEO, man. Working, man. I'm talking about I probably get 3-4 hours of sleep a day messing with mental illness with that too, man. And then another thing, that PTSD and ADHD that run through a lot of us too in the hood, man. And we don't be knowing it. That's another thing about it. We don't be knowing that we diagnosed with these things, man. So we'll be have two ADHD persons arguing with each other, getting mad at each other all the time. They both need some type of help. You know, and
Right.
that goes on in the hood a lot, bro. A lot of us don't know that we got these type of mental health issues, man. You know, and like I said, us becoming the CEO, like you said, it comes from a 5 day a work week to 7 days a week every day, almost all the man. I'm talking about we barely get any type of rest, but they don't even get it. Especially when you're a black man, a CEO by yourself trying to get it done. If you work 3 times harder, you dig what I'm saying? Because you the only one that really believe in your stuff right now, is more than anybody else. So it really be forced on you to really do the job until you really get somebody who can really do it, though. You dig what I'm saying? So
Right.
it really dawns on as a CEO, man. It do come with a
Let me
lot.
ask you this, because it's a thin line, right?
Yeah.
What separates the self-employed, the hustler, from a damn bum who just don't want to work? Because some people who just don't want to work a job hide behind that they self-employed. So
Ooh.
what separates that? Because I find it insulting when people be telling me, I got my clothing business, I got a clinical business, And I'd be like, you don't got nothing. You just don't want to work. You asking for money though. So like,
Wow.
how does that work? What's that? What separates that?
What separates that is you can tell, man. That come with them. What somebody trying to impress you. You can tell when they doing that, bro. You like that ain't something you can. They can't hide that really though. That's something they really can't hide because they actually gonna speak out of their words. When we that's one thing about us being a CEO. I just told somebody the other day. You can't by us being a businessman and you talk about business, we can tell if it's bullshit because we do business. So, for somebody actually talking about they got a business because they don't want to work and stuff like that, that's like that's more of a that's what they're doing. They're covering up, like you said, they're covering up, they really lazy. So their
Right.
mind frame is messed up, bro. Their mind frame messed up. Like they really fake to what they talking about they doing. Like they really ain't on what they say they on. I mean, like I said, they're not people I deal with, bro. I don't even deal with people who talk like that. I don't even know how to talk to them.
I gotta tell y'all
I don't even know how
something.
to talk to them, bro.
I gotta tell y'all something. I never told this story before, right? But it was a time where being that hustler, being that independent dude was getting to me.
Mm.
I'm watching what my brother's doing, my sister doing, my parents doing, and I'm like, man, am I losing here? I'm losing. Like I should have be trying to do what they doing. So I literally go to them and tell them how I'm feeling. Like, man, I'm ready to just give it up. And my brother like, are you nuts? Well, what you mean? He like, you got it made. You can set your own schedule. You get up. Well, you if you don't want to get up to 9, 10 o'clock, you can do it, and you still go find your money. And my sister like, hey, anytime we need you to do something, you could drop what you're doing and do it. I can't do that. I lose my job if I take off like
More
you.
three.
If I'm listening to them like, what? And they're like, man, my mama like, I want to be like you. Like you done figured it out. You travel everywhere, and it's like I say, it's all. It was the mental side of it though, and that made me go harder because it's just like people get stuck at looking at what other people do, and they make it a race, they make it a comparison. So it's just like I look at people,
You
they might
can't do
have
that
a
though.
right, they might have $1 million crib, but they deserve that. They
You don't know
punch
what they
a lot.
went through and what they
You don't know what
did
they
and what
went
they,
through.
yeah.
There you go. And they
It
didn't
ain't
punch it.
easy. It ain't a
I done seen them
blueprint that
punch a
everybody could
clock
do.
forever
Hmm.
to do this, to get themselves there, to have a pension or whatever they doing.
Right.
And then it's like, so if I got a nice apartment, I should be happy because I got something. You know what I'm saying? And that's people problem. They be trying to compete with people and like, yeah, okay, you got $1 million crib, but you got to afford escort for a car. It's like so everybody's different, or you never go nowhere. It's like you got to do what you want to do. So it's just like I was telling my brother-in-law, I'm like, man, I really ain't even no car person. I really don't even care about like. Of course, I have to be in certain stuff because it's part of the business. But I
Right.
just really ain't no car dude. I don't care what I'm riding in. I get a kick out of riding in a Chevy Equinox just as much as I get a kick out of riding in a Porsche, brother. So it's just like I just don't care about that. But I get more of a kick pulling up on my homies in San Diego, pulling up in the Dominican, doing this and that and that. And
Yeah.
some people don't even care about that. But to me, that's part of my mental, my psyche. The traveling, the mean people, understanding the different cultures, the different if you and Short Body disagree on something, it's nothing for me to tell you like, hey man, that's how they do it in Short Body's neighborhood. Or that's it's nothing for me to say, hey, Short Body, that's how they do it with and same thing with me. It's like, but I get to go around and see the differences. And to me, that's priceless. And
Right.
that's my mental, like you say, to come from where we came from. I never thought I would be doing it. I thought I would be when I got in the music business. I thought I would meet all the rappers and stuff and be right with them. But I never thought I'd meet great people like y'all, like make real friends from moving around doing it. So to me, that's my that's my psyche. Just mean people.
When you was talking about what you were saying earlier though, before you got on that point, it's a lot of people still deal with, I call it kid mentality, right? That jealousy and envious. You know
Ooh,
what I'm saying?
wait.
I'm not jealous or envious of nothing y'all got going on, man. If anything, I want to help you
Right,
do what you do, like my shirt. You know what I'm saying? When I come up, we come up. When I
right,
come up don't mean just me. That's anyone in my circle. If you
right,
come up beats, we all gonna eat. If Shout Body come up, we gonna help him and be with him and support him because we all gonna eat until
right,
it's our time. They go back to Shout Body saying he a CEO, but he know how to be a what you say, a soldier, whatever you said over here. You know what I mean? A guard over here. You
right.
know what I mean? It's just playing our part and playing our role because you exclude jealousy and envy. Things is different in your life.
Yeah,
I
man.
don't want nothing you got, not your girl, not your money, not your car, not your house. You know what I mean? If anything, help me get mine. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
And
That's
that's
right.
how I always been.
I
You
ain't
know what I'm
gonna lie though,
saying?
Boogie. When you had that little bulldog, I did kind of want that though.
You could have took him. You could have took him because he gone now. He
I
gone now.
know
He had
you
to go.
tell
He had to go. He had to go, man. You
that
could have
boy.
took him that
That boy
night.
was real exotic though, real
It
nice
was
man. I
nice.
ain't
It
even
was
know
nice.
that.
He
But
was nice, but
he
too
looked like
many
he was about
problems.
$15,000 walking around. He looked nice though, but
Hey, his puppies was 6,000 and up. So
yeah, it was nice, man.
yeah,
But
once I didn't get no money off it, he had to go. The contract voided. He did contract voided. He got to go. Had my house stinking and stuff. But yeah, we going back to mental health.
Yeah.
You know how I feel about that. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all call me or text me a few times. I'll be like, "Oh, I'm in my class." I
right,
say my class because I don't want to say I'm in my group therapy.
right,
You know what I'm saying? But I've been ashamed of it, which I said, yesterday when we were on the podcast, I think we got to stop being ashamed of stuff like that as black men.
Yeah.
right,
We were built and taught to be so prideful that we
Yeah.
neglect ourselves.
Yeah.
right,
Yes.
That's why a lot of us is dying young. Like I said, they waking up sleep or they waking up dead. You know what
right.
I'm saying? We got to quit neglecting ourselves just to look good over here or to, you know, I'm strong. I'm a strong man, and going to therapy and doctors don't make me weak. I
That's right.
need that because if I don't do that,
Well,
it's
you
gonna be
see,
all bad.
another thing too, Boogie, that the message the community up is people people make themselves hard to trust. So it's
Mm.
that just like me,
Woo.
I could
What do
call
you
and
mean
Woo.
by
talk to.
that? What do you mean
I
by
could
that?
tell
They
you.
make
Go ahead, dude.
I feel like I could call and talk to one of y'all about anything, which I do, and
Right.
we'll
yeah,
talk. Hey, 3 hours, 4 hours, it's nothing. We'll sit on the phone talking about like, man, what
Yeah.
should I do? So and so and so and so, and it's
yeah,
like
yeah,
it got to the point though. You vent to somebody and they go tell people and talk about you and make a
yeah.
joke out of it. So
That makes
now
sense.
people have nobody to go vent to to tell them like, hey man, go sit down, fool. You ain't finna go beat that girl up or fight that dude or whatever. It's like we have no one that we could trust to vent to. You know what I'm saying? Like I always said, fortunately I was blessed with brothers and sisters that feel like dealing with me too. So it's nothing for me to hit them up. I could tell them something about some rap stuff, and they be like, I call one of the homies, and it's like that's what we've gotten away from.
Well,
People can't trust people, so boom,
you,
it's
you,
bottled up. And like you said, if you don't go see a therapist,
yeah. You got loved ones, and you got those that love what you could do for you. That's
right,
around you. So, those ones that you try to talk to and think they cool with you, and then they using what you said and going over here to make a joke and a mockery of you, they the
Right.
ones that love what you could do for them. They ain't your loved ones. Because
Right.
you could talk to me, and I ain't going to go tell Shout Body what me and you talked about, because me and you talked about it.
Right.
I'm not
Right.
going to go tell such and such about it because me and you talked about it. I
But
could
Right.
talk to Shout Body, and even though we all close, I talked to him about that. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
that's how it should be.
That's how
You
it's
know,
supposed to be.
uh,
but see,
and that's why
people,
you
like I
go see
say,
them doctors and psychiatrists and
pe-
psychologists, because it's
people
people that's
turning
not in your
everything
circle.
into something else. Right? Just like one of my cousins had did something that I didn't like, right? And I was walking around mad at her. Then I talked to her husband. He's like, "Man, you know that's how she is. What are you tripping for? She do that to everybody." I'm like, you know what? You're right. Why should I be mad at her when that's how she? But that's all it took was to talk to him about it,
Yeah.
and now I'm not mad at her no more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
But people just feel like somebody else would have told her, yeah, he was over here talking about you, and they might think like, yeah, what are you going to them talking about me for? But I'm telling you what Shortbody did, Trey Boogie, so you could tell me if I'm tripping or if he tripping. You might even say, hey, Shortbody, Beats told me what happened.
Right.
You tripping, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but
Right.
people don't do that no more. People like to see people
That
down, man.
that's why I call myself a throwback. You dig?
Right,
Not old school. I'm a throwback.
right,
You know what I mean? There's a few of us out there still that are throwbacks. We still got
right,
the principles, integrity. You know what I mean? We still live by those codes and
right,
morals and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And not it's far and few between, but it's still us out there. You know what I'm saying? And you
right.
just got to surround yourself with like-minded people.
And
I'm
then black people
52
don't
years
like.
old now. 52 ain't the same as 22 no more. You know what I'm saying? When I was
Right.
22, I reacted and acted different than I do now. I'm more patient now because I always say I got more time behind me than in front of me. So it's about building this legacy and laying my footprints in the ground. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
my reputation, my character is going to outlive me.
There
I
you
want.
go.
I want to address that too. Work. I want to attack black people because we got to stop being strong for all the
Hold
wrong
on, man.
shit.
That sounds real racist.
Yeah, it's
When
racist.
you
I'm being
just
racist
said you
right
want
now.
to attack
I'm being
black
racist.
people.
I'm attacking black people because you know what? I'm gonna tell y'all why, bro. Because we gotta start. You know how we don't like to be told that we wrong about shit. We don't
Right,
like to be told. We don't like to be told. We don't like to be taught shit. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Or told we wrong about shit. And we gotta stop that, bro. That's one of the main things we destroy each other with. Not wanting to learn from each other. Put our pride to the motherfucking side, bro. Scream for cousin. Had to y'all with that. Had to with that, man. Because I'm attacking black people because we study attacking everybody else but ourselves. We not looking at ourselves and saying what we doing to ourselves, bro. We destroying ourselves. We know this shit happening. This stuff is happening to us, and we study doing it to ourselves. Like I feel like we being dumb. You look at yourself in the mirror, right? And you look at ourselves in the mirror and see the decisions we making. We see how dumb we look. We as people, man, we being strong for all the wrong shit, bro. Period.
No, you very correct, show body.
I had
People
to,
don't
bro.
like to be told if they wrong. Like take me for instance. I'm always right, except the one
Mhm.
time I was wrong. But I later found out I was right anyway. So you know.
Yeah.
But no,
We we
you
we
right.
gotta
People
be we
don't.
gotta be able to teach, and we gotta be teachable, man.
We gotta be because people don't want to hear that they wrong. It's like
They don't.
it's nothing wrong with being wrong. Stop thinking somebody jealous of you or hating on you because you might be the jealous. Normally, when somebody thinks somebody's jealous of them or hating on them, they the jealous hater,
Yes.
and and nobody puts them in their place and tell them like sound like you the hating one to me. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like
Yes.
I don't I feel like anybody could tell me when I'm wrong, straighten it out, and I'm gonna go review the tape. And I
Yeah.
might even have to show the tape to somebody else. Say, hey, do you think I'm? But see, that's how serious I am about my mental state. I have no problem calling several people. I'm like, damn, all of them ain't finna tell me I'm wrong. Some of them going, if I get enough, man, F that, you right. I don't feel no way about it. And
Right.
people will say, I don't care what nobody think. That's the problem. You should care what somebody think. That's the like my cousin Dennis. That's a 6 hour conversation anytime I talk to him on the phone because that's mental work right there. Talking to y'all be mental work. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like me and Showbody was talking earlier. We probably talked for a good hour, 2 hours. He had to call and wake me. He called and woke me up. Literally, he called me to talk to me about something. I was like, "What you doing?" I said, "I'm asleep." He said, "Good, get your ass up. I'm finna tell you about this." And it's like, I'm never finna tell my brother no, because it's like, what's on your mind? You know what I'm saying? It's like that's how you gotta be rocking for your people, and people just don't do that no more, man.
Right.
They just don't, you know.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
But
My
before
thing
we
is,
go, man, it's a reason. And I see you, Dennis said you ready to do a
Yeah, what the
podcast.
street saying? What
You
the
need to
street
come
said?
on.
Did you
I,
ever
I
go
just,
to him?
man, the streets is
When I,
just the streets love us, man. What is you talking about, man? Come on, that's the dirty red in the building.
what's up, Dirty Red? I need to get you on the platform again, Dirty.
He
It's
need
been
to
too
come on
long since
back.
I interviewed you, man.
He said, "What up, though,
what's
family?
happening?
High Park Mission." Oh, this one you gotta get on here too. My guy Ronnie, real St. Louis finest. You met real show body. We was doing the BET thing. My guy from St. Louis.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Uh,
What's up, real? What's happening, family? Yeah.
he said that demonstration, how you live, the things you immaculate is a reflection of what you've been doing with your time.
Mm.
Yeah, he needs to come back and talk that talk.
Yeah,
Jay
definitely.
Rains in the building. She said separation is delusion. And yeah, a lot of people want to separate. Dennis said we need to change the game, family, and have a call-in line. The first podcast. Yeah, we gonna. You know what? We might bring that to all the podcasts. But we gonna be hanging up on y'all if y'all don't shut up, man. If we got y'all do a call in, I was
You
gonna
know, I
tell
used to
them
do
that
that.
too.
I used to do that though. But you get those ones, but I guess that could be part of the show. You know what I mean? The
Okay,
ones that just call in to be nuts and bananas, but
right.
that's
We
where
just
they
gotta
get
hang
that
up on
clip.
them.
Yep.
Clip. I remember like when you used to call like the radio station or something back in the day. Somebody would ask you like, "What's your question?" first before they get to you, but ain't like you can't change it up when you get on
Yeah, we
there.
could do that with this.
There we go. Look at him showing off again, y'all.
There we
Yeah,
go.
Y'all see that?
damn.
Y'all see that, man? My man,
The
my guys
headquarters,
are
man. This
showing.
for us.
Show them
This
the
is our
studio one
spot,
more
man.
time, Boogie, in case they
What
just
you
seeing,
gonna
man.
see, right?
Show them the
What you gonna
studio,
see?
man. Show them this
The
is real,
headquarters,
man.
man. At the headquarters.
You know,
Yeah.
Cali, California, A. Okay, that's how it's done.
You
Everybody
see the
hit that
black
like,
Jesus over there. Y'all see the black Jesus.
Black Jesus. Everybody
Not
hit
have the
that
black
like.
Jesus, man.
Everybody hit that share. Shouts out to everybody. But before before we get up out of here, y'all, because I got some rib tips I gotta eat.
Man.
Y'all on them rib tips, man. I got
Woo.
some too. Some turkey,
I got I got some.
Chi-Town turkey rib tips, man.
I was just about to say I got some Chi-Town rib tips. Show body.
I got
Uh,
Chi-Town blood in me, man. You know that. Beats. Y'all know that.
Sir.
I got. I'm gonna tell you something, and this makes a difference. See, my cousin Dennis keep leaving all these long messages, but I appreciate the support from Dennis. Dennis is one who literally, when I say, "Hey man, I'm trying to go on tour," he like, "Oh okay, well, you can get a van." I'm like, "Well, how much it costs?" I don't have no money. He's like, "Oh, I asked you how much it costs. I just said I'm getting the
Mm.
van for you." Or I was like, "Man, I ain't doing all that driving. I'm going." I'm like, "Whoa!" It's just like he always then came and tried to help me with whatever. So I appreciate him. Salute.
Salute.
But it always been like a brother. So salute to him. He said, fam, I need you to assist with me doing a podcast. So when you got time, I help enemies get to the bag so my associates get what I learned for free. Yeah, you know what, Dennis? You gotta. I'm not helping you with no podcast if you a guest on all three of our shows first. You gotta
I
you
like
gotta
that.
come do all three and drop the
Let's
game. I'm
do
gonna
it.
call you, cuz. But we
I
got
like that.
Dennis says show body is on point. Don't say that. Don't nobody.
Oh
Don't nobody.
Lord, got his head blowed up
Absolutely
now.
nobody.
Hey, I just told y'all about how black people hate on each other, didn't I? I
Don't
told y'all
don't
about this
nobody
shit. I just
tell
told
show
y'all about
body
this
he on
shit,
point.
man. I just
Okay.
told y'all about this shit, man. How black
I
people just
always
hate
get
on each
somebody
other,
like,
man.
man, I gotta get on that OGs and young gods, man. That's what I gotta go on.
Good
So,
hierarchy in the building, man. Quit playing. Let's
man,
go.
we in the building. My guy Big Six. Yeah, Dennis, that's what I say. We gonna get you going, but you gotta come be a guest first, man. We gotta they gotta see what you got to offer. I gotta get a piece of that. Big Six say he wanna be in the studio on the fourth. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing on the fourth, man. But this is what I'm saying. My guy Trey Boogie, you going in for your operation tomorrow, brother.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I'm glad you here to kick it with us tonight. You know, you and our prayers. Everybody pray for my homie, but you know he's a soldier. This ain't his first one. So, what's your plan, man, when you come back, man? Because I know you're gonna, like I say, you can start dropping the clips. But what's your plan, man? What's next for Let's Chop It Up?
Oh man, we're gonna be doing. I'm about to make. Let's chop it up in the headquarters, the no jumper of San Diego, without the drama and the BS. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple of folks that's gonna be in here doing their platforms on my platform. Um, we're gonna be doing some things, man. Like I said, I will be dropping clips every day. Um, and when I come back, it's gonna be bigger and better. I already got some people lined up for some interviews on Let's Chop It Up, but it's gonna be about what we do here in person. That's gonna be
Right.
magic. When you come down here, we gonna get our speed. It's gonna be dope. You know what I'm saying? And like always, when you come down, me, you, and Shout Body get together. It's nothing. You know what I'm saying? Anybody want to get down with us, be on the platform, hit me up, hit me up, hit me up. I'm going to be booking even though I'm recovering. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
like I always say, don't be afraid to go to them doctors, man. Go. Let them catch it early rather than later.
Brother, like,
That's right, brother.
what about you, Show Body? What you
Show
what
body in
you
the
got?
building, man. Shot Town hip hop real tip joint coming to the West Coast, man. September, man. Y'all better come eat, man. Come eat the fast turkey rib tips in the West Coast and
Ooh.
fast turkey jerk tips in the West Coast, man. It's going down, man. OG's
Oh,
Young Guys podcast. Shot Town hip hop real tip joint. Love y'all, man.
man, number before we go, right, Dennis, I'm gonna hit you up because I'm gonna see you anyway, man. It's holiday weekend. We got it now. There go my guy Trevor Jackson, New York's grimy. What's up with you, homie? What's up with you? Tyrone, God bless to you too, man. Prayers up for the homie. Kona say wishing
Big
you a
love.
speedy recovery.
Big
So
love. Big love.
with that being said, salute to everybody that hit that like, hit that share, that donates to the Cash App, that don't donate to the Cash App, man. Everybody's appreciated. Let's just keep it going. Let's keep it growing. If you really mess with us though, when this podcast is over, leave a comment. Let us know what you
Hmm.
thought about the show. Leave a comment just off the live chat. Just leave a comment. Let us know what you thought about the show. Man, everybody is appreciated. Yeah, I know where to check the guys out. Anybody that's trying to get booked on the show, let me know. Yeah, I gotta start giving donations though, man, to hop up on him, man, because like he just showed you,
Love.
the
Real
rent
talk.
don't pay itself, man. The rent do not pay itself. So
That's
if
right,
y'all
man.
can't buy some turkey tips or something, man,
Big.
you need to do
Something.
something, man. But we'll talk about that another time, y'all. it's going down. So,
Shout out to Hood Hierarchy. We in the
but
building
we
today.
gonna
Big
end
love
it
to Hood
one way.
Hierarchy, man.
We gonna end it one way. Well, oh, Boogie, give me another drop, man. Give me a Hood Hierarchy drop, man.
Let me know.
Go ahead.
Hey, it's your big homie Trey Boogie. I'm rocking out on Hood Hierarchy with my guy Uncle Beats. Hey, Hierarchy is where it's at,
Nope,
man.
do it over. You gotta say the
Yeah, I
you
messed
gotta
up.
say the city.
I messed up.
You gotta say where you coming from too.
Okay.
Let's go.
Yes, sir. It's your big homie Trey Boogie, all the way in San Diego, California, rocking out with Hood Hierarchy. You dig? And Uncle Beats. Let's go.
That's it. Show body.
It's your boy Short Body. Y'all already know how we get out, man. Hood Hierarchy in the building. You dig?
I like it. I like it. I love it. So just because we repping for Trey Boogie, man. When we say what's the hood, we finna rep Trey Boogie's hood, his city. So when we out of here, you know how it goes, Trey Boogie. What's the hood?
San Diego, California, man. 619 all the time. You dig?
Yeah,
They
dig.
go. They go.
We out, and I'm smoking.